Welcome to Fitch Painting and Repairs Garage. Today's project, we got the engine cases split on the 99 Vulcan Drifter. This right here is the transmission set out of the cases, and we visually inspected them, and what we have found in verification is second gear is definitely damaged. So looks like we got 4 gears that have been affected, and I don't know if you can see right up in there where these gears interface, how it's all rounded off. And this one here is really bad. Down here, see it? They're rounded off really bad. So this gear and this gear, and then since this is second gear, on the output shaft, this is where power goes to the rear wheel. This is where power comes in from the engine. This is second gear. Since they're constant mesh, see how this one slides as well. But this one's got a little bit of marks on it. Let's see if I can slide right there. Actually, it's this one and this one. And it's got little tiny marks right on the edge where it started to cause some damage. It's nowhere near as bad as over here, but this one's definitely got some damage to it. So we are going to have a machine shop see if they can undercut those gears and fix them. I'm having problems finding these gears and gear sets for this particular engine. Unavailable, even from Kawasaki. They ran these gears, as far as I can tell, 99 to 2001, possibly up to 2002. As far as I can tell, 2003 or so, they changed this particular part number. I'm not sure the rest. I haven't verified all of them, but I do know that this number has changed. It used to be 13260 TAC 1700. It is now 1326 TAC 1918 or 1819, one of the two. And as far as I can tell, it's still a 35 tooth gear set for high output on the output shaft for second gear. But the only way to verify right now is to order that new gear and line it up with this one, see if it fits. So we're going to ask this machine guy who specializes in this for race bikes and whatnot. I was given his information by local dealership here in Sanford, local metric dealership, and they sent me this guy. He gave me his card, and he's going to come over. I'll give that guy's information in a follow-up video if this gets done by him, and you know, it turns out all right, you know, one way or the other. We'll be discussing this more as the videos progress through this, but you know, this project bike hasn't been quite as easy as I thought. It was a non-running motorcycle when I got it. It is in many pieces and scattered about. That's the frame hiding under there. That's the rear and front cylinders, front drive gear, and the rest of the bike is up on the shelves up there. So what we have a problem with in the transmission, that gear, this gear slides into it, and where these little pegs or dogs slide into the engagement ears, it's rounded off the thrust surface, and so this gear just slips and kicks back out as this rotates under thrust. So it kicks that gear back out and effectively puts the bike into a neutral state. It's not really in neutral, it's just not in second gear. So we're going to have this one and this one probably cut. As far as I understand, they're going to cut the surface away and make it a better engagement. I'm not sure if they're going to weld in new material or whatnot. I'll discuss all that procedure with the guy when he gets here. So he's going to come pick them up later today and see what he can do about it. But that gear set, we're either going to put a lot more money into rebuilding it by buying parts, or see if this guy can fix it. And if this guy can't fix this transmission unless I run across some parts, I will have lots and lots of good parts that came off a running motorcycle, because yes, I did get the motorcycle running before I took it apart, and I test drove it to verify the second gear issue. And yes, it was jumping out of second gear back into this limbo neutral on acceleration. You know, so when you're upshifting through the gears, it would do this. But if you were decelling coming down, and say you were like making a turn or something, you know, and you popped into second gear, it would decel under load, but as soon as you rolled on the throttle to accelerate, it would boom, slip right out and go into that limbo neutral. So wife's bike, she's been starting to report an issue about missing second gear. So I'm a little concerned I'm going to have this done to her bike. But having done it on this one, hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. So we'll fix it. So, and if the guy comes and says, oh man, no, it's going to be way too much, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just buy that upgraded gear and see if it fits. And if it doesn't fit, it will fit my wife's bike. And eventually I'll probably use it on hers if she's reporting the same issue. Them engagement ears are probably bad. You know, hers 2007, so it's got the new part number gear in it. I'd be interested to find that out, you know. But the plan is to put the bike back together. So if we can get the machine shop to come and do this work, then we will have the work done. And if not, we are going to go part by part, listing it, and this bike will be for sale. You can buy the whole entire project. I'm not going to reassemble it, or you can buy pieces of it. So, and if I piece it out, I've already got a few parts that are spoken for, you know, but you can always reach out to me. I've got plenty of parts. I've got, you know, the solo seat set up. I've got the two-up setup with the sissy bar. I got the saddlebags, you know, the entire bike. And everything works on the bike. I went through and verified all that. Got the things that weren't working. She's got a brand new battery. You know, the motor ran great. Once I got good fresh gas and fresh oil in it, man, she ran just fine, solid. Started up, fired up, ran great. Absolutely no problems with the bike. Never smoked, never nothing. So, you know, if we can't get the transmission fixed, the route we're going is to part it out. So, if you need some good parts for a Vulcan Drifter 1500, this is a fuel injected bike, 99. It's the first year that Vulcan was offered with the fuel injection, and it was on the Drifter. So if you're interested, or if you have some thoughts or whatnot about that particular gear, you know, reach out to me. That part number 13260 TAC 1700. That's the part number. That's the output shaft second gear. I absolutely need that one to fix the jumping out of second gear problem. So reach out to me. Hit the like button and share and subscribe and all that stuff. Let's grow this page a little bigger, guys, and I'll up the quality of the videos and whatnot.